So right now I'm going to talk about how to do an if-else statement, and specifically talk about an if-else statement when you're dealing with some text. So suppose that I was going to ask my user, hey, are you in a good mood? And if they say yes, then we're going to say that's great. And if they say no, we want to say something else. So that would be a decision that our software needs to make based on what their input is. So to simulate their input, I'm going to create a string called mood, and I'm going to set it equal to good. And of course that could be equal to bad or anything else. And here I'll create my if statement. So the basic structure of the if statement is if parentheses. Within those parentheses we're going to check to see if they're good or not. So that's the conditional checking in that parentheses. And then we've got a block of code that will be executed if in fact the conditions are true. So execute if true. Else, so I'm going to write the word else here. We want to execute what's in the next block of code. Otherwise, execute this. Okay. So I want to check to see if their mood is good. And to do that, I'm going to bring up my mood variable, which is a string. And strings have a method called equals. And this method equals returns a true or false. So that will allow my if statement to tell whether the mood equals whatever I put in here. And I'm going to put in good. So if the mood equals good, then we want it to execute this code, system out print line, I'm glad you're good. Otherwise, go ahead and copy and paste this. Sorry, you're not good. So that's a basic if-else statement. It'll allow us to do one thing if something is true, and if it's not true, then we do something completely different.